Many times I have clients who will ask me what types of plants will make a good hedge for screenage. And in some cases, you may want to try using certain varieties of tree. Now this is unusual here. I've not seen this done before, but I think it's going to work. These are the non-fruiting varieties of olive trees. And this friend of mine, Jim Taylor, has planted a lot of them. I can see 16 trees across the front. And my recommendation to him is to start maintaining them now as a hedge, cutting them all the way back down to the same height. And the next step is going to be trimming them just a little bit higher. So in essence, he's cutting off all of these long straight shots here, and he's going to allow them to grow another 4 inches. But each of these cuts is going to result in 2 new bits of growth, and then you'll cut those about 4 inches higher, and then you'll get 4, and then you'll get 8, and it'll start multiplying. But in doing so, what'll happen is all this lower foliage will be retained. If you do nothing to these trees, they will turn into trees. They'll try to become big. You know, they can reach heights of 25, 30 feet. But you don't want that. You want these to be denser and down low. How high do you want these things to ultimately be there?
This would be good.
You want to get them up to about 8 feet?
Yeah.
You can hear the train in the distance there. One quick way of doing the pruning on these is you can reach around and grab a whole arm load and just kind of snip them off. Because they're these long wispy shoots, there really aren't any better places to cut them back to. Most people would do these with a hedge trimmer, but if you do them with your hand pruners or secateurs, then you can be a little bit cleaner with the cuts. The hedge trimmers leave kind of a ragged cut. And at this point in time, you can see the regularity is not as critical as making all the tip cuts so that you'll get a balanced amount of new growth. There you go. Perfect. Speeds things up, and you just kind of like going to the barber. Cut it all off at once. That speeds things up. And then the next time he comes out here, he's going to be cutting this 4 to 6 inches higher than what he is, and he'll do the same thing over and over again. And ultimately, you'll have lots and lots of little tiny cuts, and then once it reaches the height of about 6 or 8 feet, whatever he wants to, then you can maintain the tree with a hedge trimmer. It's going to be interesting to see what this evolves into. I'm glad I've got pictures of it at this point, so you're going to have to send me pictures next year, Jim. Keep me updated here. All right, we got this first section here pretty much done. And what we've done is we've trimmed them all down to about 4 feet. These over here, they're all new plantings. They were just put in the ground in the last couple of months. And ideally, they want a nice, thick, dense, evergreen wall out here that they can maintain with a hedge trimmer. Kind of like the hedge they've got over on the other side over there. Not quite as tall, but they want a lot of privacy from the road.